I told you so. PayPal just smashed earnings expectations. Just take a look at this. And we're going to go through it. I've got a lot to show you today. So yeah, PayPal today trades at $64 per share, up 8.59%. Why? PayPal released earnings before the market. Okay, so here's the thing. PayPal is so dirt cheap. Just look at this. PayPal's market cap of $66 billion. Okay, now that's just one thing. However, their PE is only 16.04. What's that tell you? The average for a value stock PE is about 20. So this means the analysts think that PayPal is going to shrink. Analysts think PayPal is going to shrink. And just look at this. The forward PE is 13.89. That is so dirt cheap. I mean, that just indicates that everybody thought PayPal was headed for disaster. But I didn't. Back in January, I created a video called PayPal Easy Money. And in this video, I went through my entire PayPal company analysis. I went through my DCF analysis, and I told you exactly how much I think PayPal is worth. So yeah, check out that video. It is a fantastic video. And I've made several videos on PayPal since then. And also, not just that, but on my Patreon portfolio, I have purchased shares in PayPal. So you can see all my purchase history here. Actually, let me hide my face real quick. Wrong way. Or what's the easiest way? I'll just go like this. There you go. So yeah, there it is. And you can see my average cost basis is $60.52. Current market cap at $20,000. This is my Patreon portfolio. So that means that this is my smaller portfolio, just for my Patreon members. And I show it to you guys on occasion. So what happened? What happened was, and also PayPal, the analysts just don't get the company. Look how many holds there are among the analysts. 26 hold ratings. That's more than half. More than half of all analysts rate PayPal a hold. Okay, so let's get into it. What happened? So yeah, PayPal turns in strong Q2 earnings, hikes stock buybacks. Oh, that's the other thing. Oh, we'll go into stock buybacks in just a minute. But what were the expectations? Let's see here. Yada 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 yada. I don't know. I'll look at this in just 1 second. Okay, let's go into the earnings release. What happened? Remember, I said that PayPal is priced to shrink. PayPal is priced to shrink. So here's PayPal's earnings release released this morning. PayPal delivers strong second quarter results and raises full year guidance. So yeah, PayPal delivered a strong second quarter and first half, and I'm confident we're on the right track. We delivered our best transaction margin dollar growth since 2021, and we are making steady progress on our strategic transformation while investing in innovation and operating more efficiently. Remember, PayPal went through headcount cuts recently. Given the strength of our business, we are raising our 2024 guidance and increasing share repurchases. Ka-ching. We are operating from a position of strength, delivering for our customers and focusing on long-term profitable growth, given by Alex Chris. Okay, so let's get into the numbers. Net revenues increased 8%. Doesn't look like shrinking to me. Transaction margin dollars increased 8%. GAAP operating income increased 17%. GAAP operating margin expanded 126 basis points. That is huge, to 16.8%. Non-GAAP operating margin expanded 231 basis points. Oh, look at this. Non-GAAP operating income increased 24% to $1.5 billion. That is enormous. And it gets even better when we look at earnings per share. Non-GAAP EPS increased 36% to $1.19. Analysts were expecting $1 of earnings. $1. PayPal crushed those expectations by 20%. 20%. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the quarterly results. Total payment volume increased 11%. Transactions increased 8%. Transactions per active account on a trailing month basis increased 11%. Active accounts decreased 0.4%. On a sequential basis, active accounts increased 0.4%. Okay, so cash flow from operations of $1.5 billion, free cash flow $1.4 billion. Sorry, I'm going through this kind of quick. Just a free cash flow $1.1 billion. Excludes the net timing impact between originating European buy now pay later receivables as held for sale and the subsequent sale of these receivables. Balance and liquidity. Cash and equivalents and investments total $18.3 billion. Debt total $12.2 billion. So PayPal can pay off their debt anytime they wish. Okay, so this is the key point right here. This is why PayPal is so dirt cheap and why their current stock price just does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. Okay, just this last quarter, PayPal returned $1.5 billion to stockholders by repurchasing $24 million of common stock. On a trailing 12-month basis, PayPal returned $5 billion to stockholders by repurchasing 82 million shares of common stock. So this is the thing. PayPal buys $5 billion in shares this last year, 12 months. PayPal's market cap is $66 billion. So that's what, 9%? 8 or 9% of total PayPal's total outstanding shares they are repurchasing every year. If they don't even grow, that is massive buybacks because they generate cash and they generate huge amounts of money. Okay, so getting into the numbers, we actually just discussed most of these. So these aren't too special. So net revenues increased 8% non-GAAP. These are in the highlights essentially. But yeah, this is the big thing right here. 31% in adjusted free cash flow growth year over year. That is massive. And the earnings per share right here, 36% year over year. That is huge. From 87 cents to $1.19. That is like a chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Remember, they're priced to shrink. That doesn't look like shrinking. Okay, so anyway, revenue growth. Financial guidance for next quarter. Revenue growth mid-single digits. Prior year period was that. GAAP earnings per share of 96 cents to 98 cents. Non-GAAP earnings per share growth high single digit. For the full year, GAAP earnings per share of $3.88 to $3.98. The guidance was $3.65. So they increased the guidance actually quite a bit. It's pretty good growth there. And the non-GAAP EPS growth of low to mid-teens, which was originally mid to single digit, or mid to high single digit. So yeah, everything looks good there. Everything looks good there. Let's continue on. What do we got? Okay. What else do we have? So yeah, they're investing their money. So you see a little bit less in cash and equivalents, but more in short-term investments. So they're probably bonds, I'm guessing. I don't really know for sure, but anyway, because bonds are higher interest rates now. Nothing else kind of pokes out. Goodwill, Goodwill's nonsense. Don't worry about Goodwill. Okay, I don't see anything else special there. What do we got here? Let's see here. What were we looking at? We were looking at the operating income. Let's see. We went through these numbers. Sales and marketing, general administrative. This is stock-based compensation. Nothing stands out. Okay, so yeah. Cash flow. Sorry, got a little bit of a cough. So yeah, everything's great. Everything is great. I see nothing bad in this report. And remember, the one thing that contributes to the earnings per share growth of 36% are the stock buybacks. The stock buybacks contribute to this number. So that 9% stock buyback contributed to this 36% non-GAAP EPS growth. So yeah, PayPal is firing in all cylinders. And remember, this is the transition year. PayPal is actually supposed to grow again next year, but they're growing this year. Go figure, right? So yeah, Alex Chris again is doing 6 new innovations. You can look it up online. I forget what they all are. Some of them are like advertisements at the bottom of the receipts that you get by email, among other things. So basically, they're infusing artificial intelligence, AI, into their advertising, into their business. So they're doing advertising as well as their traditional business, and that's going to drive their future growth. So yeah, this is a great earnings report, fantastic bottom line. So it's a good top line, fantastic bottom line, and PayPal does not deserve a PE of 16.12. That PE is nonsense. That PE is comical. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.